Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about The Hidden Court by Vivienne Savage, writing as Dominique Kristine. I received this book for an honest review, so let's get started. The Hidden Court is about a girl named Skylar Karazi, who is a fairy attending the University of PNRU. While attending, Skylar meets new friends, including shifters or were creatures, other fairies, mages, and vampires. Skylar falls head over heels for the incredibly hot were-raven, who is the centennial of a godmother that she is shadowing for her first year assignment. Skylar and her friends notice some strange occurrences during their very first year at PNRU, and they fear that darklings, or creatures like them who have gone to the dark, are planning something huge. With exams, psycho girlfriends, and the health of Skylar's empathic friend, Liaden, to worry about, Skylar has her hands full. But that doesn't stop her from late-night training sessions with her favorite were-raven, or seeking answers about the mysterious Hidden Court. My name is Sarah Cater, and you're watching Aliens, Clones, and Airships. The Hidden Court was a very interesting read. Skylar's character is humorous, realistic, and a very strong female lead. Kristine's writing style is fantastic, including gut-busting humor, pop culture references, and realistic teenage interactions. In terms of writing style, it reminded me a lot of the House of Night series by PC and Kristen Cast. The characters in this book reacted exactly the way you would imagine young adults reacting to certain situations, and the humor definitely fit the characters. I found that the character that I could most relate to was Liaden because of her empathic qualities, and I am extremely empathic myself. When Liaden goes through her empathic shock after witnessing something traumatic, she goes into full shutdown, and I could relate to that situation. I really enjoyed all of the different mentions of magical folk in this story, regardless of whether or not they ended up being a part of the story themselves. I really enjoyed the fact that there were different types of characters and that the rarity of becoming that type of character was mentioned in this book as well. I think my favorite type of creature in this story were the were creatures, or the shifters, because they ended up becoming centennials. Centennials were very strong and they were the fighters in this story, and that ended up being what Skylar wanted to be but couldn't because she is a fairy and the university doesn't approve of fairies becoming centennials. Skylar ends up breaking so many stereotypes down in this book. As a fairy, people don't take her seriously and expect her to sing songs, dance around, do the typical fairy thing. But that's not what she wants to be. She wants to be a fighter, and she doesn't want to be helpless while she goes on whatever excursion she has to go on. So she wants to train with her were-raven, and she ends up breaking down all stereotypes that people think of fairies. She sets out to prove to the university that her abilities are not limited nor defined by her race. This book tackles racism on multiple levels. The idea that one's race is superior to others, the idea that a certain race can only mingle with other members of the same race, and the idea that one's aspirations and abilities are defined by their race are all challenged in this book, not only by Skylar, but also by smaller characters on different levels. So I really enjoyed this book. I think it's a very good read. People who liked the House of Night series would really enjoy reading this as well, and I am so excited because there is going to be another installment in this series called The Scary Godmother, and I'm not sure when it comes out, but I'm excited to read it when it does. Anyway, this has been my review of The Hidden Court, and I will see you next time. Bye!